Just landed in Austin for the 3rd annual trip to Randy Peck's farm. Got a lot of gun cases this time. We may have a little surprise in store at the end of this hunt. But first, which meant I had to bring 2 more guns. It's always a fun hunt, fun spring hunt, spend time with Randy. Hopefully shoot some hogs and some coyotes. Help clean up his family ranch of some pests.
Tell you what, 2 weeks ago when I checked the feeders, if it would have been like that last Friday, I was going to call you and tell you not to come.
We're still going to kill some coyotes.
Well, I'd have gave you the option. Let's put it that way.
I'll pick you up from Colorado on our way back. Okay. First year came with 1 gun case. I think last year maybe came with 2, and now we got 3.
There's your other box.
Perfect. Home sweet home.
Yep.
You know, you always like going to someplace new, like we talked about Hawaii and the experience, but it's always fun to come back to someplace you've been before, know what to expect, know the area.
Yeah, it'll be good. It's not going to be like last year, which that was hard to beat, but
Yeah.
I think we learned a lot about coyotes. I think that'll be a little bit better this year, but hopefully this week we'll get a little Texas Redemption back on them again.
I'm all for it. Always happy to help out and do what we can do. Made the mistake before of not sighting a gun in after airline travel. We're not going to make that mistake today. Plus, I took the thermal scopes off of the 308. I'm going to put it back on. It's on a Picatinny rail, so it should go in the exact same spot. We're going to head out here in an hour or 2, and want to make sure we're on before we have that hog come out and make the shot.
You are dead center of the hot hand, about an inch to the right. So you're between center and the edge of the hot hand.
Okay.
Dead center. So if you want to leave it alone, you leave it alone. You're
Dead hog, right?
Yeah, no, you're that far to the right.
After shooting the guns to make sure they were on, the sky opened up and it flat out poured. We waited for it to quit, then headed out for our first setup of the trip. When we got to the stand, it's not a lot of daylight left, but we almost got rained out. We don't get
rain and thunderstorms and hail quite like that in Colorado, that so much rain so fast. But the hogs have been coming here fairly consistently. We may not get one in the daylight, but that's the advantage of the thermals. And Lane and I are gonna both set up. If one comes in, or if we both, I'll take the shot. If we've got a herd that comes in and we can both do it, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and both try to get one. The whole goal of this thing is, number 1, to have fun. Number 2, to get rid of some of these hogs on Randy's property. So we'll just see what's happening. There's 4 of them, 5 of them. There's a big herd of them, Lane. See the one facing left? I'll take him. Are you ready? Ready? Oh, I lost mine. Hang on. Okay. Ready? 1, 2. One of them's down. Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah, man. That was sweet. We got one down. I don't know what we got. Sweet. Okay, I'm back on safe. So we know we got one hog down under the feeder. Take some flashlights in this thermal binocular and see if we got 2. Lane and I both shot. A, we're trying to have a lot of fun, and B, shoot more hogs. It's a pretty tight window, so we're able to each get 1 shot off, counted to 3. So let's head down there and see what we've got. Well, little sow. All the ones that came in that I saw were all about the same size, so there weren't any little big ones that I could see, no big boars. They came from up here, and then they just all of a sudden you see one and then they were everywhere. Come on over here, Lane. So I don't see anything right now. Let's look around for the blood. And then we'll use the binocular if we can't find one obvious, and see if we can't find blood. There's a ton of rain. We got a ton of rain, so picking up blood may be tough, but let's check it out.
This segment is brought to you by Siberian Coolers. Be the alpha, own the alpha. This segment is brought to you by Outdoor Edge, makers of the highest quality processing sets to do it yourself and save.
Look at this blood right here.
Is that from this pig?
No, that one dropped. This was, see where it is, and look at this one shot under the feeder. That likely is yours. Yep, so we just need to find it. Hey, I'm gonna turn on this binocular.
Yeah, see if you can see that.
Okay, here's blood right here. I got him. He's laying right up there. Way to go, man. Let's go get him. Look at that. That's a little boar. Quite a bit bigger than the one back there. Nice job. Can you believe that? Awesome. I would say a very successful first night. We had We had to sit there for quite a while, a little different than last year, but they finally came in.
The next night, we headed to a different feeder, but planned on the same setup, with both Lane and me behind the guns, hoping for another double.
Broadside, are you ready? Okay, on 1, 2, bang. Right. Let's go look for your hog. All right. Turn our scopes off. I'll get a headlamp and flashlight and that binocular.
We haven't been able to find any blood, but after I shot, we heard something kicking around over here, and we're pretty confident this is where he went. So we're just going through, looking with the binocular, seeing if we can find something. It's hard to tell because I'm looking through brush and stuff, but that's got to be him. Nothing else is going to be giving off heat like that, so I think we found him. Let's crawl up there and see if we can get...
You know, there's a herd of all about the same size hogs coming in. Her feet are white, socks up here. This one's white. Congratulations, man. We should have had another 2, and I just didn't seat my my bolt in there enough. Clicked off, but Randy will be thrilled. And so we were 1, 2, 3, click, boom.
I waited for the click.
So, so it was that herd of 7 or 8 that we seen
Yeah.
the film from last night.
Yeah.
Because I seen he had the white legs.
The white legs, yep.
Well, Willie, what I thought it really was, you was just such a nice guy. You're letting your cameraman and your friend shoot all the hogs this year.
Well, I told him, I was like, well, tomorrow we're going to have to talk Randy into coming with us.
That's right.
Sit and I'll film, because it's poor form to beat your boss. So.
We typically hunt hogs in the evening and use the mornings for hunting coyotes. I figure I can usually get in 3 to 4 setups before it gets too warm. I try big open pastures as well as tighter areas in the trees. March can be a tougher time to call in coyotes, and this hunt was no exception. We know coyotes are around. We hear them every night.
So we've made probably close to half a dozen coyote sets the last couple mornings and have not had any success. We've seen 2 coyotes, but it's when we've been driving around. And this morning decided to try a little bit tighter setup. We've been setting up with these big rolling pastures out there. And there could be coyotes interested, but if they hang up where they hear the call and they don't see an animal or something like that in distress, a lot of times they may hang up. So this morning I figured first set we'd try something a little tighter. It's not more than 80 yards across in this opening. Oh, thought I saw something. Here comes one. Here comes one, Lane. Right there. There's 2 of them. Right there. Ready? Okay, now we're gonna go pump distress. see him? The first one came in great, stopped. Then I put on pup distress. 2 more came in. I saw the one come in and he didn't even stop. He ran right by the collar, was like, And the other one stopped out there. I free-handed it. I wasn't on the sticks because I had to free-hand this one. May have hit that one. We'll go check, but 3 coyotes in under 2 minutes. Wish I could have killed them all, but that was awesome. Every night we've heard a bunch of them howling, so we know there's a bunch of them around. There were just 3. I wish we could have killed a couple more. But one at a time.
Where's your coyote footage?
My coyote footage.
Yeah.
It's on here.
Well, let's see it. Okay, now that one's going back to the east.
Yep. Yeah.
There he is.
You found him?
No kidding.
Yep.
We looked for that guy, man.
You didn't look far enough.
We didn't go back in far enough?
What made you go? Was that out in the open?
He was about 300 yards from where y'all shot him.
Al Morris had planned to join me on this hunt, but he had to cancel at the last minute. I called him for suggestions on strategies this time of year.
I want to pick your brain a little on the vocalization calls maybe to be using.
The single lone hounds are going to get a good response right now.
Okay.
And that's the female yodel howl, the female store howl, the male coyote howl. And then I'll just howl, let them howl 2 or 3 times and then just sit there for 2 or 3 minutes. Let it run for about 3 minutes and volume up and down.
Okay. We will do it. You get that kidney stone out of your kidney and we'll make a plan. I mean, as you know, you can hunt them 12 months. We'll figure a time out.
Excellent, brother.
All right. Well,
yeah, I appreciate you guys.
appreciate it. Thanks, Al. Talk to you
Soon,
later.
man.
You bet.
I tried some different calls based on Al's suggestions, but had the same luck. We still had 1 feeder showing hogs coming to it, and that's where we're going for our last sit.
Still on one. You ready? One, 2. Something's flopping around. Well, we recovered 1 hog. It was in the water. We searched for the other one. We reviewed what was recorded on the DVR and pretty confident it got hit and then ran up here in the bush. And we've been searching for about 45 minutes. We got 1. It takes us up to 4, potentially 5 if that one's dead. So it's been successful working on Randy's hog issue.
Randy set up a helicopter for our last day on the ranch. I came well prepared and our expectations are high.
Nope. You could have blown me over with a feather if you said we weren't going to see any hogs on this property.
I don't know.
Can you believe it?
So y'all land and get this, I guess?
This is the third year I've been down to Texas with Randy. Each year has been different as far as the hunting goes, but the friendship with Randy and the fun we have is always consistent. I really enjoy trying to help him control the hogs and coyotes. But even if we didn't kill a thing, we'd probably still plan this trip because of the good times and the laughs we share.